Let's go after the next 10 days for you. Here's the sky mirror, and the new moon was a shocker, and you're in for a shocking month. Yes, here's Uranus, and having a new moon on that planet is something else. And you know, it makes you feel free and rebellious and gives you a new consciousness. But look out, like the song says, there's a man with a gun over there. Who's that? Pluto. Yes, and Pluto is raging, and he's in square to Uranus. Want to be a rebel? You're going to be the nail that sticks its head up. You're going to get hammered. And this is the month when Pluto stations. Now it stops in the sky on the 18th, and Mars stations on the 17th. That's when these planets really act up. That's why you see me draw them so large here. Mars is angry, and he'll start fires and fights and bring out a knife and go after you. See, Pluto, of course, he's the policeman with the gun. He can be devastating. And so, you know, we know that's going to be in New York, for one. I did that work. Eek, a bug is what I got for you. Because Pluto tends to instill a panicky feeling. Takes you to your reptile brain. Flight or fight, huh? And here's Mars saying, fight, fight, fight. So, these Pluto guys are squaring Uranus. And here we got a new consciousness. What, in La Catch? I mean, this is a revolutionary thing. But we're stuck with all these people in jail. And the wondrous generation of Woodstock is in jail for smoking pot. Huh. And the running dogs of the Big Hope generation, the World War II bunch, are still running things and running for office. And, you know, we have systems here that have broken down totally, and everybody's buying a gun, and we're starting to panic. And so this is your month when you're going to see a lot of that. A lot of panicky stuff, a lot of anger, and especially revolving around the 17th and 18th. Well, enough of that. I'm trying to encourage you to take a new angle at things and tell you that it's very hard to open up your consciousness to a different worldview. It's very difficult, you know, very difficult. It's happened stages. It's shocking. Anyway, keep it to yourself. There's a man with a gun over there. Let's see how it goes day by day for you, okay? We're just going to run the moon around the edge of this pattern. And there's some, you know, there's a lot of things working together. Here's Jupiter trining Pluto. Here's Uranus trining Saturn. There are some good guys going on here, but they all tend to support Pluto more than they should. And, you know, we're a nation of jails. And guys in black running around with guns. Look out. It's a shaky month. So if you're on the Thursday night show, hooray for you. You've had the new moon, and it's actually early Thursday morning, late Wednesday night. So you're sitting on this really valuable time when the moon's in Aries until you get to 8 o'clock or so Thursday night. The moon shifts into Taurus. And instead of the jangly, sudden, panicky isolation feeling of I'm on thin ice, it settles down a lot on Friday. Because on Friday, here you got nothing but good angles to different planets. Look at all the little blue. See, the moon going through here makes a conjunction to Mercury. I mark it. And here we can communicate. Yeah, early Friday morning, late Thursday night. Here on Friday, there's a sextile to Neptune. We got faith again. Oh boy, music, faith, color, art. Look out, this is the stuff that led us astray for 2,000 years. A bunch of religion, a bunch of drugs, a bunch of world views that were confused. Hard to get them straightened out. Beginning of the age of Aquarius. Anyway, We got faith in it all. And here's the trine to Pluto late Friday night. Yeah, we carry a gun, it'll be okay. Uh-oh. Saturday, we're feeling like we could help. Saturday morning, the moon's still in Taurus. It's a nice sextile to Chiron, the helper. So you're having a pretty mellow Friday. You know, it feels good. And Saturday. Till you get to late Saturday night, the moon shifts into Gemini. It all changes again. Gemini is an air sign, a mutable air sign. And it fools you. It starts early Sunday morning. It is 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Nice sextile to Venus. Lazy sexiness. But look out here, just after breakfast, there's an opposition to Mars. Now Neptune is squaring Mars. Yep. A square from Neptune here over to Mars. A square is holding on to things kind of neurotically. Here's Mars, and he's holding on to what? His religion, his dreams, his drugs, whatever they are. He's dramatizing, and he really believes in what he's doing. And he's a bit of a fanatic, and you're going to see that Sunday morning. The young men are out being fanatics. You know, if they were just drinking alcohol, it'd be okay. But if they're afflicted by religious intolerance for either Christianity or Islam, look out. And you'll find out they have no judgment. Because here later Sunday, here's a square to Jupiter. Everybody's overdoing it at first. Just about dinner time, after dinner. And then here, 9, 10 o'clock, here's the opposition to Saturn. Look out, here comes the judge. So this is a very difficult Sunday, April 10th. And, you could get in trouble with liquids and fire and poor judgment Sunday night. Liquids and fire in the middle of the day, poor judgment in the evening. Finally on Monday, the moon sextiles Uranus. And we got a chance at some enlightenment. What do you mean, Imla Ketch? We're all the same? Even those guys who are misbehaving, they're just us in another chart? Yes. Sorry. Be a while before you come around to that, huh? But that's the truth. Here's a sextile to the sun. Father is being revolutionary on Monday. Here's a chance to just shift your attitude a little bit one way or the other. It won't hurt. Try it out. Tuesday, the moon goes into Cancer on the 12th. And in the afternoon, here's the square to Venus, and nobody's having any fun, and there ain't any sweets. And Tuesday night, here about 10 o'clock, here's a sextile to Neptune. And we got dreamy again, huh? Yeah, and here's a trine to Jupiter. Early Wednesday morning, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. So here's this dreamy feeling of maybe religion is okay and all I got to do is pray. Jeez. Look out, it's lying in wait for you, because here on Wednesday we're going to hit that Pluto-Uranus square. The guy with the guns out first. The police are on the street. We're going to go out and have our union march anyway, they say, on Wednesday morning. And do what we want to do. Look out. Here's when now this is the new moon. The new moon squared this whole thing. So this is not just your normal revolutionary, the hell with its spirit. There's lunacy. There's exaggerated emotion here. There's panickiness. And it begins. Thursday, the moon goes into Leo, and it starts to mellow out. We're in the air fire signs again. By Thursday night, the heroes are out late, 9, 10 o'clock. Our machismo is up. There's a Mars-Venus trine. Oh boy, the young people are out. Why can't we just have romance and pleasure and, dance? Well, we got these problems in the world. We can handle them. Friday, here's a nice trine to Saturn. And if the union's there and we all get together, here's a trine to Uranus. On Friday, there's inspiration. We're not talking about it. Mercury's squared up. It's hard to talk about this feeling of inspiration. In the old days, there were unions that battled Carnegie and the oil barons. And where the unions go, somehow the voters were misled into voting out unions. I don't understand it. It was your one big hope for a long time. Now we need a new union. Maybe that's the internet. new unions. Start planning. On Saturday, you'll feel proud of what you did. Here's a trine to the sun, and you got something done. Feels a lot better. After lunch, the moon shifts into Virgo, however, and it starts to tighten up with bad politics. And here on Sunday morning, oops, we got the square to Mars. Everybody's angry. They're confused. The young men, the fanatics, bombed the church. Stuff's going to happen. Can you get some sense out of this? The afternoon of Sunday, here's wise men pontificating on TV. Jupiter lawyers and professors. Do they know what they're doing? I have my doubts. But, there's a trine to Pluto. Get your guns. Yes, lawyers say, oh, it's okay to carry guns in high school. Are you crazy? Oh, no, it's the law. We're a nation of laws, the lawyer said. And Saturn, he says, yes, the judge. We're a nation. We make the laws and you follow them. Uh-oh. Monday morning, the moon conjuncts the North Node, and there's a little mothering around, and we're tending to help people on Monday. But gosh, these Sundays, not really a very good time. Go church.